Every decision you make from morning until night can play a pivotal role in how anxious or how content you feel. It took me 2 decades to crack the code for me personally overcoming severe anxiety disorders. And this is what I tend to do most days, which helps me keep a positive and a strong mindset. I try to wake up at the same sort of time every single day. And for me, that is somewhere between 6 and 7 a.m. In case you wonder why, well, here are some proven benefits of waking up at a similar time every single day. Enhanced circadian rhythm, consistent energy levels, improved mood, better productivity, enhanced cognitive function, strengthened immune system, stress reduction, better time management, and better quality of sleep. If your body clock is currently nowhere near the time you prefer to wake up, simply go to bed 20 minutes earlier every day for some time. And that is until you arrive at the time you want to go to sleep and the time you want to wake up. But of course, there is a lot more to my day, and a lot more goes into having a peaceful mind, or at least building a mindset fit to deal with anxious situations. As the sun creeps over the horizon, casting a warm, golden glow across the world, I try to catch the rays on my skin. As I do this, I close my eyes facing the sun, feeling the warm rays against my eyelids. I remain in this way for 5 to 10 minutes, allowing my physical body to wake up to the world. The production of cortisol removes melatonin that is built up over the night. Our bodies have evolved over many thousands of years to function in this way. And as a human being, it's wise to get sunlight onto our skin as early as possible, even on overcast, cloudy days. Something that I've discovered while living in Asia has proven to be a game changer for my mental health, and that is the ancient practices of Tai Chi and Qigong. I step outside right onto the grass with my bare feet, even in the depths of winter when the ground is frozen solid. The world is often more or less quiet at this time, save for the distant chirping of birds. As I flow through the graceful movements of Tai Chi and Qigong, I can't help but imagine myself in a timeless tale of serenity and balance. It is a perfect way for me to start the day. It gets the blood circulating throughout my body and helps to cultivate a positive mindset. And here are some real proven benefits of Tai Chi and Qigong that may intrigue you. Enhanced balance and coordination, stress reduction and improved mental well-being, effective pain management for chronic conditions, potential immune system support and overall health improvement, improved physical health, including flexibility and cardiovascular health. With each gentle sway and deliberate step, I feel the rustling leaves above me whispering ancient wisdoms. My body awakens, and my thoughts find harmony with the world around me. Focusing on one thing and becoming aware of the mind is one way to lessen the power of anxiety. You can observe your anxious mind objectively, almost as a third person, and as you watch without judgment, you will notice how it slowly falls and drops away, its power lessening. After my morning practice, I make way to the kitchen where a glass of water awaits. The simple act of hydration feels like a rejuvenating touch and energy to keep the day's narrative going strong. However, I add a slight twist into the mix, and that happens to be a few electrolyte drops or sometimes a squeeze of lemon juice. This is important for me because it's a quick way to put essential minerals back into my body while not breaking my fast, which leads me on to the next crucial step in my daily routine. I've embraced a form of intermittent fasting for a while, and that is where lunch is my first meal or to put it literally, my breakfast. This isn't a rule I live by every single day, but I more often than not will abstain from eating until midday. The reason I personally do this is because intermittent fasting gives the digestive system a well-deserved rest. This resting period can promote a healthier gut microbiome and improve the balance of beneficial gut bacteria. And if you haven't done already, you should check out my video on how science has shown gut health correlates with poor mental health disorders. When I do happen to break my fast, I've often gone without eating for 16 or so hours. The time I choose to eat is anywhere from midday to 2 p.m, and I break my fast with unprocessed whole foods. Again, this leads right back to the notion of keeping a healthy gut. So the day marches on, and I seize a moment to step outside once more, this time under the afternoon sun. It's like a radiant character in a feel-good story, warming my skin and lifting my spirits. The fresh air weaves a subplot of clarity into my day, making me feel more alive and more connected to the world. Towards the end of the day, I find sanctuary in meditation. It's the climax of my day where I remind myself that I am not defined by my thoughts and worries. I am the protagonist of a greater narrative, one that transcends fleeting concern. It's a moment of profound revelation that puts everything into perspective for me. I don't meditate every single day, but I do try and fit it in most days. The point of meditation isn't to stop thinking or get away from your thoughts, rather to be aware of them and to watch the mind as it does its thing. As I mentioned earlier, the mind and me as a person are two different things, or at least this is what I've come to realize from many moments of meditation. I do try to exercise 3 to 4 times per week, and often this is strength resistance training. Back when I was deep in my anxiety disorder days, I was physically and mentally weak. However, when I started to work out and focus on strengthening my body, my mind also began to strengthen. This is down to several reasons, but mainly exercise teaches us to battle through tough times and to push through until the end. This, over time, rewires the brain and helps us to become stronger mentally, but also physically. It's in the evening that I gather with loved ones and friends, and we become the ensemble cast in a tale of connection and laughter. There are other more profound steps to overcoming anxiety disorders and taking back your life, and we will cover that and much more on this channel in the future. There are of course exceptions to my daily routine, but this is the framework that I personally use to live by. It's something that has helped me overcome the depths and hell that once controlled my life. And to learn how I arrived at this point in my life, and how I came from the darkness of anxiety disorders, just click that video on screen. And until next time, aim for plasticity. Peace.